Have you ever wondered why some people are able to just post on Instagram and blow up? Maybe these people are your competitors, maybe they're your friends, but they might be doing something differently than you. And in this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you exactly what they're doing different. I'm gonna tell you what time you need to be posting, what hashtags you need to be using, and so much more. In fact, the blueprint that I'm gonna give you helped this creator gain 120,000 followers in just 30 days and helped this creator gain over 100,000 followers. And I think the same thing can happen to you if you simply implement the blueprint that I share with you in this video to help you blow up your Instagram. First and foremost, when it comes to the best time to post on Instagram, there are 3 times that you need to be posting at right now. The first one is from 9 to 10:30 a.m. The second from 1 to 3 p.m. and then finally from 7 to 10 p.m. Now just posting at the right time isn't the only thing you need to do. You also need to make sure that you're spacing out your posts correctly and doing one other thing. But before I can share that with you, I need you to smash that subscribe button. If you're gonna go quick on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, I literally upload a video every single day about how to grow on these platforms. In addition to that, I just created a free Instagram growth course. You could get it at the pinned comment below. It's literally 100% free and it's gonna tell you how to turn your views into followers on Instagram. So what are you waiting for? Go to the pinned comment below and get into it right now. So when it comes to spacing out your posts on Instagram, you need to be waiting at least an hour in between each post. And remember, those times that I just shared with you, they're for your specific time zone. And another thing, depending on what you're posting, you need to make sure that it's contextually relevant. For example, don't post a video about dessert at 9 a.m. Don't post a video about how much sleep you should get in the middle of the day. Don't post a video that's really serious in the middle of the day because people probably aren't gonna be in their feelings and they're not gonna wanna watch content like that. And you also need to make sure that if you're reposting a video, you need to wait at least 72 hours after it was last posted or when it was first posted. Otherwise, you're gonna cause some issues when it comes to the Instagram algorithm. Now, we can't stop there. You also need to be using the right hashtags and 2 other things that I'm about to share with you, so let's dive into that. Now, when it comes to the hashtags you should be using, I need you to keep in mind a few different principles. First and foremost, 80% of your hashtags should be large. 20% of them should be small. What a large hashtag is and what a small hashtag is, you should be able to just eyeball that if you look at different hashtags in your niche, but essentially it's going to be different for every niche. For example, if you're posting in Fortnite, that might have a lot more views under the hashtags than if you're posting about people eating vegan food and vice versa. You guys get what I'm saying here, so please just use a rough estimate to be able to determine what is large and what is small, but obviously something with under 10,000 posts is going to fall under that small category. Secondly, you need to make sure that you're only using hashtags that are actually relevant to whatever you're posting about. If you want the hashtags to work, do not use irrelevant hashtags because otherwise what's going to happen is you're going to post something about a dog, you're going to use cats hashtags, and cat people hate dogs, and then guess what ends up happening? They don't watch your videos. In fact, they may just swipe away from your videos, and that is the worst thing that could ever happen with the Instagram algorithm. Now I know that was a little bit of a joke between cat and dog people, but you guys get the point. You want to make sure that you're only uploading hashtags that are actually relevant to whatever you're posting about. Otherwise, they're just not going to work at all. Now, there are 3 best hashtags to use. The first one is going to be 3 to 4 hashtags. The second is 7 to 8 hashtags, and then finally 12 to 15 hashtags. And please don't be one of those people that uses the same hashtags over and over and over again. You should have a list of 30 different hashtags that you should be cycling between for your niche, and you need to make sure that whatever hashtag strategy works best, you continue to use that. And finally, do not be one of those people that puts their hashtags in the middle of their description, at the beginning of their description, or puts their hashtags in the comment section. It should just be after the description of your post, and ideally, your description is going to be 125 to 150 characters because that is going to get somebody to ideally read it with a call to action at the end, a hook in the beginning, and a story in the middle. Maybe you want to throw in some emojis, and this is going to increase the amount of views that you end up getting because what Instagram cares about is your watch time. I'm going to share with you in just a second how to increase your watch time, but if you go into your post analytics, there are 2 critical things you want to pay attention to. 1, your watch time versus how long your post is, and secondly, how many non-follower viewers you're getting, because those are the people that actually end up becoming followers, and those are the people that are going to get you pushed more in the Instagram algorithm. Now, when it comes to optimizing for your watch time, there are essentially 2 things that you could do. First, you could edit your video completely differently. For example, you could use sludge content, you could use a green screen, you can change what's going on or start a new clip every 3 to 4 seconds. All of those things are great. But the second thing that you can do, and this really only works on Instagram, it doesn't work as well on YouTube, and it doesn't work as well on TikTok, is you can manipulate how much watch time you're getting by changing the length of your post. For example, if you make an 11-second post and you get 9 seconds of watch time, I bet if you did the same post over again, but made it 9 seconds, you would get 9 seconds of watch time, and this would skyrocket the amount of views that you're getting. So please make sure you're paying attention to that, but never make a post less than 5 seconds long. If you make a post less than 5 seconds long, YouTube is going to see that as you trying trying to game the algorithm and then they're not going to push out your post, but you guys get the point. There are really two things you do. Change the length of your content or change the way you're editing it. Another key thing that you need to make sure that every single video that you make on Instagram has is either text on the screen or captions, and ideally both. And there are two reasons for that. One, the far majority of people that are scrolling Instagram do not have their sound on, so you need to give them a reason to put their sound on. And secondly, you want to get them reading along. Once you get somebody reading along, you can hypnotize them, and then guess what ends up happening? They end up watching the video for a longer period of time, and boom, this results in you getting a higher amount of watch time. Also, I would strongly suggest trying to get people to go to the comment section and interact in the comments. I know a lot of you think that hate is a bad thing. I personally think hate is the best thing ever that you can get on Instagram. Why? And no, let's be clear. When I say that I like hate, I'm not talking about inciting a riot or racism or something like that. I'm just talking about getting people talking about something, or getting people to have an opinion about something, because when that happens, they go to the comment section. When people spend time on the comment section, they spend more time on Instagram. When your post gets people to spend more time on Instagram, guess what ends up happening? Instagram pushes your post out like crazy. Everything that I've shared with you prior in this video, the time that you should be posting, the hashtags you should be using, the way that you can optimize the watch time you're getting, all of that is 100% useless if you're not verifying what you're posting about. And what do I mean by that? I mean, Instagram finally has a For You page. So before you go to post something, I want you to do a search for what that hook is, the text that you have on the screen. And if you don't see a bunch of other videos come up that did really well, then that should be a warning sign. That should be a warning sign that you should go back to the drawing board with a new idea, or add a new hook, or change the topic of your piece of content. Because if people haven't interacted with content like that on Instagram before, well, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna make that post and then nobody's gonna end up seeing it, because Instagram isn't going to know who to show the content to, because what Instagram cares about is that somebody has watched a video on Taylor Swift before, or watched a video on Starbucks before, or watched a video on the Instagram algorithm before. And then guess what ends up happening? It's going to seed the content with those people that have watched that past content. If those people are interested, it tells Instagram that one, people are interested in that topic, and secondly, people are interested in your video, and boom, that is the magic that is going to get your content pushed out more on Instagram. Now, if you want to get more followers on Instagram in the next 30 days, guaranteed, just like how I helped this creator gain 120,000 followers and this creator 100,000 followers, well, please keep watching this video, because I've got a special offer for you where I want to tell you exactly what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use, and critique your content to guarantee you grow on Instagram. That sounds interesting? Well, then please keep watching this video. The opportunity to grow on Instagram and this organic reach we're currently seeing are not gonna last forever. And there are two things holding you back from seeing the growth like the creators that I share with you in this video. The first one is that you haven't implemented the tips that I just shared with you. And the second is that you haven't gotten into my Instagram mentorship program yet. That's literally going to guarantee that I help you get more followers on Instagram in the next 30 days, or you get your money back, 0 questions asked. In fact, the average person that's gone through this program in the last 30 days has gained over 25,000 followers, and nobody has ever gone through it and gained less than 1,000 followers if they implemented every piece of advice that I share with them. Now, since you're still watching this video, I'm gonna assume you're probably above average. So the odds of you gaining over 25,000 followers are probably quite high. And if you want results like that, go to the link in the description below right now and sign up, because there are limited spots available. I'm gonna be telling you exactly what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use. I'm gonna send you new post ideas, and I'm gonna critique your content to guarantee that you get more growth on Instagram in the next 30 days. It doesn't matter what your niche is or what your background is. This program is gonna help you get followers more easily and quicker, so that you don't have to spend endless hours trying to figure out the things that I already know about exactly how to grow your account. In fact, I just helped this creator in the program and they gained over 100,000 followers in just 30 days. I helped this creator, they gained over 150,000, and this creator over 200,000 followers. If you want results like that and I want you to be my next success story, go to the link in the description below and sign up right now, because every single day that you wait, it's only gonna get harder to grow on Instagram. It is easier than ever to grow right now, but you need to take advantage of this opportunity. And what's better than an opportunity where you're literally gonna grow on Instagram or get your money back with 0 questions asked? Again, there are limited spots, so go to the link in the description below and sign up right now. Otherwise, I strongly suggest you check out the next 2 videos I put up on the screen, because they're the videos YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching.